Yep, a little bit of brain damage tonight. Hey everybody, welcome to my Corvette channel. It is great to see you, but more importantly, I appreciate you taking the time to see me. Tonight on the show, we're going to talk about why my car was at the body shop yesterday. 24 Eray Corvette ordering starts, and we've set the date for the Ohio Fall 555 drive. You might be able to join us on the Triple Nickel. Boy, it's been quite a day. Good to see you guys. I have a lot to cover, but we're going to do it in a short amount of time. I don't want to go in detail, but let me just tell you this. I spent a long conversation with a Bowling Green Assembly plant employee the other night, which I was so appreciative of. Great information, concerning information. They're under a lot of pressure right now. There's a lot of if you're probably one of those people, hey, I've got a car that's been waiting to ship down there since the beginning of August. I know. They know, your dealer knows, General Motors knows, there's still going to be a wait for a lot of cars down there. And what I took away from that conversation, and this is why I wanted to share that with you, I was impressed at how concerned he was for you, the consumer. This guy says, you know, Rick, we're so upset. We're trying to do what we can. We only can do what we can do with the parts that we have. He goes, but there's all these cars sitting and waiting for customers. He goes, I feel so bad for those people because they care about you guys, and that impressed me. So when I do an upload on the channel, I also like to talk about things we're going to be sharing with you on the channel, so it encourages you to subscribe and support us. We're going to have some fun, and we're going to share some good information, but the fun thing, I think, is the most important, especially in these times. And I don't usually do this, but I'm going to throw my hat in the ring, and we're going to talk about future product, specifically ZR1. Yes, there's going to be a ZR1 and a Zora car. I will do that in a future upload. So again, please subscribe to the channel. I want to share with you my intuition, my gut, and just kind of what I'm seeing and what I think the car is going to be. And at the end of the day, I think for the most part, I think I'm right. All right, I heard you guys. Who said he doesn't think, he knows? Now, I actually just want to share with you my intuition and have that conversation, because usually I wait until the product is out and we're talking about it when you can actually buy it. But I want to talk about it because I do have some gut feelings on this car. I've been thinking about it for a long time, seeing some of the recent spy shots. Yes, I do have an opinion, so we'll have a conversation in a future upload for sure. So let's talk about 2024 Corvette ordering. Yes, there's a pending strike, there's parts issues, but they're still processing orders. That's a great place to be. Not at 1100 status, not sitting in somebody's filing cabinet, actually an accepted order. So at some point, that car's going to get built and it will get delivered. So orders going into the system this cycle. These constraints affect these orders going in this particular cycle for Eray, the very first cycle, and a small cycle for Z06. Now keep in mind, it had gotten out there well before we did this video that Eray allocations began today. I couldn't get out of my own way. The phone, actually I left in the office until I came out here to do this video, is exploding. If you're not hearing from us, guess what? Your allocation didn't come up. In fact, for the dealers that got allocations and most didn't, the allocations are in single digits. And if in fact you have an allocation that's being released in the cycle, let's talk constraints for Eray. Some things available in limited quantities, some things not available at all. This changes month over month, each and every order cycle. When we can and when we get the information, we share that with you right here on this channel. Yet, oh, there's that bell. Another reminder why to subscribe to this channel. Absolutely. Thanks for doing that, guys. Seriously. Eray Corvette ZZ3 engine appearance package is zero availability for the country. Now, level 1 carbon fiber, which is FA5, and yes, there is a level 2 carbon fiber, because in case you didn't know, Eray shares basically everything that Z06 has. So we know Z06, up until Eray, was the only car that you could get level 2 carbon fiber. Now that is readily available, but level 1 carbon fiber is controlled to 55 cars in this particular cycle. ROU, the new wheel for Eray Pearl Nickel, is available in 83 quantity. ROX, it's the carbon flash wheel with the aluminum lip on it. That's available in 34 quantity. And the SON wheels in gloss black is zero availability for this order cycle. The B6P carbon fiber engine shield, not available at all. Now, if your order was going to be accepted and that was the only thing that you couldn't get and you were going to hold your allocation, that can be added later, guys. So kick it off your order and get the thing moving forward, all right? Let's talk about Z06, 2024 Z06 orders going in this cycle. These constraints affect these orders only. CFV, ground effects, and visible carbon fiber, limited to 101 quantity. ZZ3, again, this is the same for Stingray too. ZZ3 engine appearance package, again, that stuff you can add later, is zero availability, but make sure if you're ordering a coupe, again, as we reminded you last month, order D3V, that's the engine lighting package. So up in the B pillar in the center, you'll get the light package. You can add all this dress stuff a little bit later on. Thank you, Rick. That's a good tip. You're welcome. B6P carbon fiber engine shield, just like it was on Eray, is not available at all in this order cycle. Again, that can be added at a later date. High wing and TOF is the carbon flash painted high wing, zero availability. TOG high wing and visible carbon fiber, zero availability. So that means Z07 is zero availability, but you can order ceramic brakes. On this particular cycle, we've seen it already at the beginning, very small beginning, 24 ordering, carbon ceramic brakes were limited on Z06, and that's the effect Eray already had on Z06, because in case you didn't know, Eray comes standard with ceramic brakes. He's so dramatic when he reads the constraints. I know, because it's traumatizing. FA5 and Z06 level 1 carbon fiber is available, but only 135 quantity. And as I said before, FA6 level 2 carbon fiber is free flow. Hey guys. Guess what I'm doing on my day off? Something that is, regardless of what day it is, it's never fun for a Corvette owner when you have to go see your Corvette at the body shop. I can't even keep a straight face for the bit. You guys are always on to me. Rick's up to something now. Yes, we're going to the body shop. This is going to be a fun one, and we're going because of Corvette. Wait till you see. Okay, guys, we're at the body shop to get our Corvette painted. Well, Rick, you're driving a truck. I know. But we're going to be getting our little Tykes Corvette. We're getting our Corvette painted rapid blue, a drivable little Tykes Corvette. Now, that's one of the other reasons I got the trailer. Not just for tracking events. When I go to show events, I can put a replica of my car in the trailer, tent, table, t-shirts, and just all kinds of fun stuff to promote the hobby of Corvette. Now, I talked to Jason, our body shop manager. I told him I wanted to do this, and he said yes, he agreed to do it. He agreed to do this, but I don't know if he actually knew what he was getting himself in store for. So let's go talk to him right now and find out, and we'll get this thing out of the box and see if he actually can paint it rapid blue. All right, that's Jason, our body shop manager. He's really a cool guy. He's a fun guy. So that's why I think he's going to find a way to make this project work, man. Remember that project we talked about?
Which one?
Yeah, right. I'm sorry. Which one? Well, I'm not driving a Corvette.
I know. It's kind of weird, isn't it?
Well, look what's inside.
Oh, yeah. I remember
this
now.
This is the one I want you to paint rapid blue to match my car.
So you want us to do what with it?
Uh-huh.
You want to paint it?
Yeah. I think he's trying to get out of this already. He's like, what do you want me to do with this thing?
Blue, right?
Yes, sir. You want to take it out and maybe take a look at it and see if this is even feasible? I locked you guys up. Do I ever surprise you with my nutty ideas? No. Okay, but we're having fun, right? But I think I did lock him up just a little bit. We're going to take it out of the box and take a look at it and see if we can actually do what I want to do with this thing. Some people say, well, why don't you just wrap it? Nah, let's paint it. Let's do it right. Just like the decals, the stripes, and so forth we get on the C8 Corvettes, they look nice. But let's face it, would they look better if they were painted on? A little old school for you there? Yeah, I know. Should have bought stock in 3M or something. My gosh, GM, they got so many decal packages. And they do look nice, but if they were painted, yes. Okay, so yeah, I want to try to paint this. I think this will work a little bit. I don't know what to This is gonna be so much fun. Now here's the other part too. I've got another one. This is gonna be painted, we're hoping it's gonna be painted rapid blue. I've got another one that's red. Ryan and I, my son, are gonna do a drag race. You guys will be watching that video, and guess who wins the drag race between myself and my son, and you'll win the red Corvette. Ooh, look at that.
Love it.
See, I told you, if there's a will, there's a way, and this is the only guy that'll be able to pull this off.
We're gonna make it happen.
That's right, all right. All right, help me, come on, Jason, help me pull this damn thing out of here. Okay, hang on, I gotta put the camera down.
I thought it was
It's good that all this crap's not in here yet.
Well, yeah, I was hoping that the body wasn't even gonna be bolted down with all the stuff.
But I think it's all one piece. A little door, how are these doors? Oh, these doors actually, look, it's got a little button that actually opens the door. You gotta be kidding. But there's screws, you can probably take that panel off. Oh, you know what? From underneath, you can take this off. There's screws underneath there.
Okay, yeah. I'm sure we can take it all apart. I think what we need to do is just take it all apart.
Okay.
So let me get one of my painters to see what he thinks. I don't know why we couldn't do it. I would just take it all apart and just have them sand it and paint it. So give me 1 second.
Okay. This is gonna be so much fun. You guys know me, when I get an idea and I want to do it, I don't want to hear no, I can't do it. I want to do it. This thing looks so good, man. How's it going, man?
He's already a nervous wreck. So all this stuff comes off, right? Yeah. So I would take all this off. Right. What's your thoughts on painting it?
And this panel can come out. This can come off from underneath their screws.
I mean, it's not like you're going to be using it like.
No, it's going to be on. It's going to be on display.
Right. Yeah. But we want it to look nice.
It's going to be a replica of my car.
That wouldn't be that big a deal, really.
What do you think?
Does the black stuff come off? Probably not.
Well,
there's screws on the inside here, right here. Yeah, I think takes that piece out. And I don't know if the headlights come out. I think they do. The headlights might come out, or they can mask off. But just have to mask this off.
Yeah, you'll just have the red
inside there, and unless you can get the headlight out when you take it apart. Yeah, they may come out because they're all functional. So.
Well, I mean, they have to come out to put the damn thing together.
No, exactly.
It's just a matter of how.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Oh, look at that little start button over here. Look at all this crap you got in here. Yeah, man, this is gonna be fun.
So what do you think?
I mean, it's just like plastic bumper.
Just let me know what you need. That's right. Perfect. We're gonna get it done, man. That's right. I knew it. I freaking knew it. Just because it's fun, I think that they're up to the challenge and they want to get it done too. So I appreciate that. I told you these guys were awesome. So I was sitting here thinking, now that we're actually going to do this, we'll actually call this Rapid Blue 3.0. Yes. Thanks again for joining us tonight, gang. 2 more quick reminders before you go. And as I look out the window, I don't know how it is in your area here in Central Ohio. It actually seems like the leaves are turning just a little bit quicker. We've set the date for our fall 555 drive through these twisty, beautiful roads on some of the roads that GM actually tests future Corvettes that we end up buying. You can join us for that drive October 8th on a Sunday right here at the dealership. We're going to meet early, 7:30. There's a driver's meeting at 8 o'clock. We roll at 8:15. But we're not going to be rolling if it's raining. Yes, there's a rain date for October 15th. If that happens, I'll let you guys know on my Instagram page and my Facebook page. But we're going to film that and share that on a future Coffee with Conti. I even have t-shirts to commemorate the moment. We have a limited supply for those that are participating in the drive. Make sure you RSVP. Tell me the size. I'll get as close as I can. We're going to have a lot of fun. Email addresses up there. Let me know that you're coming. We'll start logging that. And yeah, that's a week from this coming Sunday, in fact. The Ohio Fall 555 drive, the famous triple nickel. It's all going to be shared right here on Rick Corvette Conti's YouTube channel. You know what? This is going to be a good one too, guys. We're going to be using the drone. We'll get camera angles from the ground, cameras on your cars, forward, backward. It's going to be a fun time. And for those that joined us last time, I'll put a link down below in case you missed that. Some of the cameras kind of goobered out on me, but the people that joined us did have a great time. Never drove that road, and they're like, wow, that was, for the lack of a better word, it really was exhilarating. So we're going to do the same thing again on October 8th. If you're going to join us again, RSVP at that email address that's been up on the screen. Okay, I'm out of water, I'm out of time, but I do want to remind you about this Sunday show that you're going to see. I was in Connecticut a couple of weeks ago, the Vets at the Beach show. Those highlights and the fun time that we had is going to be this Sunday on our Coffee with Conti show. Thanks for joining us tonight.